Hey YouTube and Instagram family, this is Mango Marie coming to you with a different kind of video. Today I'm revisiting my movie collection thing. I'm getting back into collecting movies again, TV shows, whatnot. And so I want to start making videos about my collection and forgive the mess in the back. My manga collection is, yeah, I just got I didn't just get, but I have my new bookcases and it's just all kind of shenanigans back there. So, but what I want to talk about is my collecting, getting back into collecting movies and stuff. I grew up collecting movies. My mom and dad collected, like back when it was VHS and stuff like that. VHS, just movie collecting has been just part of what my family always did. And so, movies and music and things like that. So, and also books, but more so now I'm more into been into my manga and everything, but I want to bring back into movies because I've been watching movies more, kind of just movies from the past, mostly movies that I grew up watching, and then just movies I just never got around to seeing. And especially in the horror genre, I always liked horror films, but I find myself being more intrigued by them now, and especially the older stuff from the 80s and the 90s is kind of nostalgic for me. So I came across some of these films I hadn't seen. There's this one movie that has been out. I remember this came out when I was 11 years old. It came out in 91. And I never seen it. And throughout the years, I've always seen it in movies like Blockbuster, different types of, movie rental places that like they had back in the day. And I just thought it would be lame, boring, and I just never give it a chance. I do that all the time, thinking like a manga or anime is gonna be lame because of the cover, and then like I said, let me go ahead and get a chance, and then you fall in love with it, judging books and movies by the cover. So nonetheless, I watched it on Freevee on Prime. So Freevee, like if you have Prime, it technically is not. I don't know, because I think you might have to have Prime to watch Freevee. So technically, it's not free if you have to have the membership to get it. I don't know, but because I've been with Amazon for, oh my god. Well, I know I was with Netflix. Jesus, I was with Netflix when all they were doing was renting out DVDs. I got with Amazon. I think I've been using Amazon for almost 10 years. I believe so. Netflix even longer than that. So anyway, needless to say, I've been with them for a long time. So I don't know if you can watch Freevee through Prime without having Prime. So if that is the case, it's not free. But anyway, I watched it with commercials, and so they had Warlock on there. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try, because for years I just would see it and just like, it's probably not gonna be good. It was good. It was good. So of course I had to get it. Warlock, if you can see that properly. Little flare there. Okay, I think that's a good enough angle. So let's see here. Boston, 1619. The gallows await the warlock, which is played by Julian Sands. What was an apparent triumph for witch hunter Giles Redfern, played by Richard E. Grant, is short-lived as the warlock escapes and is hurled 300 years into the future. Now, say a prayer for the city of angels, for here in Los Angeles, where he begins the task of reuniting the three portions of the devil's book that will reveal the secret name of God. If spoken, all creation will be destroyed. Redfern, who is also transported, enlists the aid of Cassandra, played by Laurie Singer, who has miraculously escaped the warlock's wrath. But the carnage has begun as the warlock successfully unites the first two sections. The final portion is buried in an old Boston cemetery in Redfern's grave. It is on these hollow grounds where the evil magic will confront the strength of righteousness with the future of mankind at stake. It came out in 1981, and it's 103 minutes. Went by very fast because it's a very fast paced film. It was great. It was absolutely great. Richard E. Grant in this film, he's very handsome man. He's the witch hunter. And then Julian Sands, very, very handsome, very, very attractive, very good. This was just a good film. There was some gore, there was some blood, and I like how his character is very much about his mission. There is no, he's just about the mission. He's about his job. He's about his business. He has this sole purpose, and I like the he's relentlessly evil, and I like that. It reminds me of Pinhead, those type of characters that are just, I'm about this is what I'm about, this is what I'm doing, nothing sidetracking, this is what I'm doing. So yeah, it's very good and definitely something you should check out. Part 2, I started watching it. It's a different premise. Julian Sands comes back. It's a slightly different premise, kind of the same, but the people that are trying to stop him, it's just a little different. It doesn't seem as good as the first, which most of the time it's not. We're going to get into one where that isn't the case, but it's good. I don't know if I want to buy the second or the third one, but I definitely wanted this first one. So yeah, it's definitely, to me, this is definitely, I'll give it a 4 stars because it's that good. I rarely give anything a 5-star, but it's good, and I'm glad that I got it. Next up, since we're on the same page, I'm gonna save this one for last. This is so good. I came across this just browsing through Amazon, and I rented it on Amazon. And it was so good, I wanted to buy it. And when I saw that I can get it in Blu-ray slipcover with part 1 and 2, I was like, okay, this needs to be in my collection. Even though I already own it and I can just easily watch it through the stream, it's so good, I wanted it in my collection. And I don't think this was something that was ever in the theaters. And a lot of these movies, some of the best movies never were what they call, I'm not gonna say, but like they were like kind of like B movies. They weren't like top A-list, all the fancy graphics and stuff like that. But they were even better than a lot of movies that they were going to the box office and stuff back in the day. So this was something that I just came across through Amazon one day, and this wasn't a free one. I paid it. I rented it because I was like, I recognized the guy who was in it. It was let me see here. Where's his see here? It doesn't say his name up front, does it? Let me see. Give me all the commentary, but so I don't see off the bat where the actors' names are. Interview with actor. Okay, Carbon Burson, and I think that's the main character. From it. So he plays, if I'm not mistaken, he plays the dad on Psych, the comedy show Psych. That's where I first saw his face. That's where I recognized him from, Psych. And so I was like, really, he's really young, so let me check it out. So I watched it, and it was amazing. It was so good and crazy, and it wasn't like, it's not a monster horror movie, but it's like a psychological thriller, and he's crazy in this film. And the gore, and part 1 and part 2 were both equally good. Like, that's very rare to see. And I got this in slipcover collector's series, and mine's is number 29, and it's The Dentist. Y'all, this movie was for real. I've been to the dentist, and I know the torture they can put you through. I went to the dentist to just get a teeth clean. They didn't tell me that they went in and my gums were bleeding afterwards. It was just a horrible experience. It was painful the whole time. And they were like, when I had to pay, I thought it was going to be a copay, and it was up like $100 more than I expected to pay. And they were like, we gave you the deep clean. I said, I didn't ask for that. Well, he said, well, we did it, and that's what we were thinking. I said, I just asked for a regular cleaning. But anyway, so I paid them to put me through pain, and I didn't even ask for it. But so for people that are scared of the dentist, maybe you shouldn't watch this movie. I'm not afraid of the dentist. I keep my teeth pretty good health, but this was crazy. If the stuff that's in this, so yeah, that's his name, Carbon Burson. Where there's a drill, there's a way. Carbon Burson stars as homicidal dentist Dr. Alan Finstone in Feinstone in these two horror favorites, available for the first time on Blu-ray. In The Dentist, Beverly Hills dentist Dr. Feinstone seems to have the perfect ordered life until the discovery of his wife's affair with a poor boy sends him off the deep end, unlocking the killer inside. The dentist, too, finds the evil doctor in a maximum security mental hospital, but not for long, as he escapes to a small town and turns his attentions to a new love interest and new victims. So, this was just good. 1 and 2 was amazing, and I just, yeah. And this slipcover Blu-ray, but look at the cover. The cover alone is worth it. Like, let me try to pull back because I got all these lights on, so you get reflection. But the cover alone, like, yeah, this is amazing. So next up with this tiny haul, it's tiny what I'm talking, but I watched this one kind of along the same lines. I was scanning through looking for something to watch one day, and I saw this, like, it's not old school. It's like one of those B movies, you know. And The Dentist was, hold on, let's see here. Let me see here, running time. Okay, so both of them combined, it's like 3 hours and 9 minutes combined for The Dentist. They were made in 1996 and 1998. Okay. So next up, you have this collection. I love monster movies. And I'm starting to read. There have been a lot of books by writers where they're romance, but they're like kind of like where like a woman falls in love with an alien, or a woman falls in love with like some kind of like beast man, or just these different books that are on Amazon. And I like the monsters, like Pinhead. I love Pinhead from Hellraiser. I have him over there. I have like the doll of him. I like that kind of stuff, monsters and stuff like that. It's intriguing to me, and yeah, Monster Crush, yeah. So there's this particular one, and this monster, it had the intelligence like Pinhead, not like a Frankenstein or something that's just, you know, like or Jason or something like that. No, I like the monster characters that have a personality and the demon type situation. So this one, when I saw the face, I was like, oh, this might be good. Let me give it a try, and if it sucks, then, you know, it didn't suck. Of course, it was good. And it was another one of those B movie type things that they become cult classics. So this one is where the first one was amazing, second one was good, third one was good, fourth one was was even as good as the first one, which is typically not the case with sequels. This was really, really good. It had a very simple premise. I like the history in it. And the thing is, I like when the B movies, their magic and the things that they do doesn't look like something off of a high end like Harry Potter movie or something like that. However, it looks more real because it is a B movie, it looks like just, it doesn't look like, when it's so much high definition and all these special effects, it can look less real. With B movies, it looked like somebody just standing there filming in somebody's house, like just regular, and it seems more real to you. But nonetheless, suspense, suspense. So I picked this up, got all four because they were just amazing, and that is Wishmaster, the collection, Blu-ray, slipcover. This is number 9. I got the collector's edition, the collector series, and this is number 9. Wishmaster. So let's see here. Oh, let me see. Got the sticker over it so I can read this to y'all. Ugh, I hate that. It got the sticker over it. So, okay, so basically, a magical, powerful, supernatural evil, known as a the jinn, can grant you a wish. He can grant you wishes. They got the sticker over part of the thing on the back. But so this it's like almost like a genie. The jinn can grant you wishes, and if when he's invoked, this red stone, when he's invoked, whatever woman picks up the stone, because it's usually the woman that touches the stone, and just by doing that, it wakes this demon up, and he's this kind of genie out of a root, like a giant ruby, and he appears, and then he tries to convince everybody because he wants everybody to make wishes, and then these horrible things. It's kind of like the monkey paw, where you make the wish on a monkey paw, but then the wishes turn out to be not what you want. So you make 3 wishes, and if the person that summons him, with unbeknownst to them, makes the 3 wishes, then the era of the jinn returns, and all these other demons come and rule the earth. And so they have angels, and then you have man, and then in the middle is the jinn. And so that's pretty much what it is. He keeps coming whenever he's resurrected. He comes back. And the first one, I think the first one and in the second one, they give you a little bit of backstory into the jinn. And I would love to, this should like be in a book series too, because I think it would even be better. But like this would have been a great TV show too. But he makes these wishes, and these wishes turn out horribly. And it's very gory. A lot of suspense. I think it's awesome, and I love the design of the Wishmaster, which is the jinn. I love the design. I love his personality, and at the end, it's really, really clever and interesting. So this was just, it was scary. The way the demon is designed is so cool to me, and it's just, the magic is so cool, and I love that. So I had to get this, and you get all 4 movies in this Blu-ray. Let me see here. It tells you. Okay, so the first one was made in 1997, and it's 90 minutes long. The second was made in 1999, and it is 96 minutes long. Third one was made in 2001, and it is 92 minutes long. And the final one was made in 1992, and it is 92 minutes long. So, and they're all rated R. And I think everything I have is rated R, because, yeah, it is. Because it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, the final one is not a scary one, but one I wanted to get because I absolutely love this show. I thought it was really funny and cute. And it is Trial and Error Season 1. This was on television, and I wanted to get it, the second season, but I can't find the second season on DVD. But it's available on Amazon. But I'm a collector, and if I like something, I want to have it in my collection. And this is, in the spirit of true crime documentaries, this outrageous fish out of water comedy features bright-eyed New Yorker Joss Siegel, Nicholas D. Agosta, who heads to a tiny southern town for his first big case. His mission to defend an eccentric, roller coasterized poetry professor, John Lethgrow, accused of the bizarre murder of his beloved wife, settling into his makeshift office behind a taxidermy shop and meeting his quirky team of local misfits. John suspects that winning his first big case will not be easy, especially when his client is always making himself look guilty. And so this came out in 2017, and it doesn't show me the exact minutes on it, but it's gonna be a lot because it's a no, actually it's 280 minutes, so it's the whole first season. And this is really funny and cute, and I like it. It's kind of like The Office, but the lawyer case version of it. And it was only 2 seasons, and it should have been longer, and it's just a really fun show. And I had caught wind of it when it came out, and it's just, I was like, I wonder if it's on DVD. And the first season is on DVD, and I have to try to find the second season. I'm hoping that more TV shows, because with movies they are coming out on Blu-ray, and I don't know about DVD, but I know that AMC put out, from what I saw on eBay, I don't know if this is legit. I have to check Amazon, but it looks like they put out the interview with the vampire for AMC Plus. They put it out, that show out on DVD. So I hope that more shows are still going to go back and put stuff out, because I still believe in collecting DVDs. When I buy stuff from Amazon, I download it, and it's perfectly fine. Once you pay for it, it's yours. Now, no, other streaming services are not like that. Like, there's no way to buy something from Netflix and it be yours. You're just watching it as long as they license it. That's what I like about Amazon. Whatever I want, I can buy it. I got music from years ago on Amazon, and I have them all downloaded into my MP3 player that I can play offline. That's what I like about them. Same thing with my movies. I can download them, put them on my hard drive, have it in my computer, and it's mine. It belongs to me. However, if I like it, like I can buy Glenn Jones on, this is the CD I bought, Glenn Jones, R&B singer from back in the day, from the 90s, and I can download it, but I was like, I'm not going to waste money downloading this. I'm going to buy it on CD, because I know I want to own it, and then I can put it on my MP3 player and still have this solid one, because I'm from the generation where I had the big case with CDs in it. I had that with slide in the CDs, like a binder case situation. That's what I like to do. So, but this video has went on long, and I don't want to drag it on. I'm probably gonna make another video because I got some manga I got to talk about, which is what that's the original channel. But I'm gonna squeeze this into. But yeah. So whenever I have a little DVD haul, I'm gonna squeeze that in. I was rambling and I wasn't really prepared, but that's how I do it. I just wing it. So thank you all for tuning in. If you lasted this long, I appreciate y'all. And yeah, until next time, peace.